Welcome all of you in SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Krishna Salgaonkar. Here I am going to discuss you some of the concepts related with the Module 1 Data Communication Networking and Internet, which is a part of uh, TY SEM 5 Computer System and Application subject. This Module 1 is Data Communication Networking and Internet. The concept which we are going to cover over here are network hardware and network protocol. If you have seen my last video, in the last video I discussed about what is a network. So what is a network? Network is a when we connect two or more computers with or without wire, we called it as a network. Now for this, making this network, we required some hardware parts. Now we will see which are the hardware parts we have to use over here. The first part is hub. So what is a hub? So we have also seen some topologies. What is the topology? How we are connecting the computer together, in which way. So in that, the most common topology is star topology. So a hub is a central connector generally used in a star topology. Messages are passed from one node to another through hub. A hub also performs routing of all the messages. So in the diagram, if you see, it's a device like this. If you might have been seen outside your houses also, sometimes it is used. So this is a hub. From here, different computers are connected together. Now the next part is again the same. We will discuss little more about the hub. So there are three different types of hubs. One is passive hub, second one is active hub, and third one is intelligent hubs. Now what is a passive hub? Passive hub do not contain any electronic component and also do not process any data. They just pass the signal from one node to another. So what is a passive hub? As it receives the signal, it just passes to the another computer. Active hub contains some electronic component which can amplify the signals flowing from one node to another. They just amplify the signals. Then intelligent hubs are advanced active hubs. They can support multiple communication media, twisted pair and optical fiber, multiple speed and multiple protocols. So they are little advanced. The next part is switches. So as seen in the diagram, switches are connected like this, basically to isolate different networks from each other. Switches are intelligent hubs which have routing capabilities. The switch can read the address of the destination node from a message and forward them directly to the appropriate node. A switch can store the entire message and then by checking the destination address from the message, it routes the message to the appropriate node. So what these switches are doing, so they are having the addresses of different computers, and as they receive the message, they transfer it to that particular computer. This is main work of the switch. Then there are bridges. Now what is a bridge? A bridge is a device which is used to connect two similar networks. It can also be used to connect two same networks but having different protocols. So if you have seen in the diagram, there are two different networks. So if you want to connect these two networks together to make a big network, you have to use a bridge. There are two types of bridges. Transparent bridge. This type of bridge keeps a table of address of each and every node in its memory and determines the route to send the data. And source route bridge. In this type, the bridge does not decide the route by itself, but it includes the entire transmission route into the memory. So what is a transparent bridge? It is having the addresses and it just passes the data to that particular address. And in source route, it is having the full entire transmission route. The whole transmission route is stored in that, and then it transmits the data accordingly. After bridges, there are routers. A router is a device which is basically used to connect a network having different medium of protocol. if the protocols are different or mediums are different, we have to use the router. They consist of hardware and software. The hardware includes physical interface between two networks, whereas software contains the routing protocols. We will see what is meant by a protocol in the next slides. Now, first I want to discuss few things with you. What is a network protocol? So, you might have been heard the word protocol. What is a protocol? So, protocols are the rules how to do the things. Fine. So, as we are transferring data from one computer to another computer, there are some rules which every computer has to follow. So, that rules are already decided, they are fixed, and as per that rules, the data get transferred. So, that rules are called as protocols. Computer can use network protocol to communicate in computer network. There are many network protocol in existence. TCP/IP is a family of network protocol that are used for the internet. So there are different protocols which are used for transferring data on the network. Most of you, we are familiar with the name TCP/IP. Network protocol. Protocol are needed for predetermined understanding for communications. It helps the smooth functioning of a system. Such contribution to a system may benefit or often you from where you stand. See, protocol are needed everywhere. So in networking, wherever we have to transfer some data from one computer to another, we just transfer it, but we didn't know, okay, there are protocols, there are hubs, there are switches. We just transfer the data, but they get transferred according to some rules, and that rules are called as protocols. These are some names of the protocols which are generally used. First one is TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Second one is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Third one is FTP, that is File Transfer Protocol. And fourth one is SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. I just showed you few of the names. There are many different names of the protocol. As per this, the different things work. Like FTP, to transfer, upload file to download file, FTP protocol is used. For web pages, HTTP protocol is used. For email services, SMTP protocol is used. Now, in your this syllabus specifically, there is TCP/IP protocol. So, what is the TCP/IP protocol? The TCP/IP is a set of rules governing communication among all computers on the internet. Whatever communication is happening between all computers on the internet is governed by TCP/IP protocol. TCP/IP was developed in 1978 and driven by Bob Kahn and Vint Cerf. TCP/IP is a combination of two separate protocols, Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. There are two different protocols, Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. The Transmission Control Protocol is responsible for ensuring the reliable transmission of data across internet-connected networks, and TCP check packets for errors and submit requests for resubmission if any are found. So what happened? Usually when we pass the data is get divided into packets. उसके small pieces होते हैं, and then these pieces get transferred from one computer to another computer. And once it reaches to its destination, again they combine and you get the full data over there. So if while transferring a packet reach to some other destination by mistake, then it is resent to the original source. So that all these things are controlled by TCP/IP protocol. There are so many things which are controlled by TCP/IP. Now we will summarize little bit about whatever things we covered earlier. So first thing we covered, which are the different hardware needed for a network. So they are like hub, routers, switches, and secondly we covered what are the protocols, what are the rules for transferring data from one computer to another. In a network, when we transfer data, what are the protocols? Different protocols are used. Out of that, TCP/IP protocol is there for your study. So this is all about that we learned today. Here I will request all of you to please keep watching our videos. you like our videos, subscribe our channel, and if you want few latest updates, then press the bell icon to get all our latest updates. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.